Do you want the routine that you can actually stay consistent on, right? You're always kind of like messing up on the routine is not consistent, so do you want the routine that will elevate the output of the energy in terms of energy, dedication to work, and consistency and all these things? Do you want the routine that will actually elevate your life? Do you want the routine that you can stay consistent on? Do you want a routine you can improve upon and you can elevate your lives without those limitations? Do you want a routine that feels like you can go on forever and get all done in your work, like you get such crazy output, you get so much done, more so than ever all the other times you've tried? I tried doing the morning sunlight and that thing, it didn't work. If you dedicate yourself to this routine and learn some from this video, if you can keep your attention long enough and let me speak, right, you will go away with a perfect routine you can develop your life. And it is inspired by both Hamza and Andrew Huberman, and then some of my personal development. I am personal development on the personal experience, and I'm honored to say that. So I found the answer to the best routine. It is the best routine. And this is coming from a guy who had the worst routine ever. Like, you don't realize my routine. I was impossible. I couldn't do a thing. Like, I couldn't change up anything. I was like deep in rut. Couldn't change a thing. My life was in a bad spot. And I can tell you right now that I changed it up pretty quickly. It's actually fairly easy to change that up, so this video won't be that super long because it's pretty easy, so I don't have to go in huge depth into the video. But yeah, story, like I was the guy, I was like just like most people on their phone after rising. They're trying to get some light, they're trying to do something, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna check my YouTube analytics, I'm gonna do this and this. Like, I was the guy going on his phone just after he woke up. Like, the phone, I have like charging my phone in bed, and I was like, yeah, like I had a habit of being on my phone before, going up to bed. I was literally in bed in my phone in the morning, and I literally procrastinated and getting up because my school basically started at 8. I was up 6 because I kind of woke up early. Then I'm like, yeah, you can spend a half an hour in bed. And then I procrastinate in my shower, man, because of that. Like, I am the guy who didn't take a shower. It's like the old game, like gamers. There's something about gamers, they don't take showers. But yeah, I didn't fucking take even a shower, not even a warm one, not a single shower, man. I was stuck in bed like half an hour every fucking day. And if I didn't go on YouTube, I went on Discord, and then I was like hopping on and seeing if someone message me, seeing if that happened. But I never was on social media that much. Like YouTube and Discord, it's a YouTube and social media account, but then I watched like random videos. Like I was that guy had subscribing to 5,000 YouTubers and kind of liking every video for no fucking reason. That was me, like just wanting endless content. Like every single fucking my favorite channel, like 4, 5, 6 channels, I checked out the newest video, daily video, and I was like, yeah, okay. Now I spent like 2 hours in bed. That's what I did on the weekends. In the normal days I had like 1/2 hour, and then I just for 5 minutes before the bus came, I literally fucking ate bread on the way to school. I fucking eat fucking bread without nothing, and the fucking white ass bread that would be easy to eat. I fucking took 4 breads, like 5 minutes before bus and just ran out. Like, why the fuck did I run to the bus? I could have just walked to the bus, man. Like, fuck. And I run to the bus because I don't have enough time. Yeah, I was the same guy, don't take a fucking shower, and I was later than the other guys. Fucking late to the school because I have fucking my phone when waking up. I remember in grade school, in my earliest days, like, was it 8 years ago or something like that, I literally was late to school, and I was 1 house away from school. I woke up 6. I was like 1 house away from school and it started at 8 and I fucking got late. Oh man. My priorities weren't right? They weren't perfect. And my breakfast, I ate breakfast and I didn't even take it seriously. Like I fucking ate shit. So I broke a fast by eating shit. Like what the fuck did I do? I was in a bad stage of life. Like I couldn't bounce out of bed before my 2 videos. Man, is there maybe some can relate to this? I have a story here, right? I was this guy who had like, you know, when he wakes up, you know, I did my YouTube and all this stuff, 2 videos before bed, but are you also the guy who fucking, you're more tired in the morning than the night before? Man, that's a symptom where you have to improve your sleep, man. That's a symptom where you fucking watch the movie. Like, yeah, I have another story. I fucking watched the movie and played game. Like, 5 minutes before I went to bed, I played games. And I literally slept to a movie. Yeah, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not kidding at all. I literally did that. And then the consequence of that, like me literally being more tired than the night before getting to sleep. Okay, that's laughable, ain't it? The fuck, man. I was in such bad spot. But today I found the most effective, the best morning routine for my productivity, sleep and consistency. In the morning routine you can actually fucking stick to the shit, not fucking relapse 2 days after. Like, nah, the routine didn't work for me and I'm gonna do fucking marathon phone in bed. Fapping in bed because it didn't work. Feel shit about your life. Man, this is fucking easy. It's so fucking easy. It's literally, you fucking get your ass, like, bounce off of bed even when you don't feel like, just fucking do it. Let's fucking imagine you fucking, someone fucking cutting your head out if you don't fucking, just fucking do this. Oh no, I'm out of my chair. Oh, let's go. Now I'll go out for sunlight. Oh, I have a jog where I'm at it. Oh, take a shower afterwards. And then water, and then I'm good for keep working my work. It's literally that fucking easy. That was all you have to do. Oh my god. And people with these days struggle with morning routines because they don't know. It's so fucking easy. It's like the fucking sun. It is up when you wake up. And we're the first generation, we're the first like 4 or 5 generations who woke up without the sun. Like exposed to the sun. People basically woke up when the sun went up. So they lived in their caves in the old days and they woke up when the sun went up because the sun had some light exposed to them, so they woke up. They basically followed the natural curve perfectly. These days we struggle with this because we're fucking glued to our phone. Because when we're fucking on our phone, we're basically telling our brain, yeah, well, it's day. Daylight. Fucking daylight. 10 p.m. Your sleep won't be well, and that's not a surprise, ain't it, dude? Yeah, you have never felt the power of a perfect routine. Like, if you change from the worst routine to the best routine, you 10, 20, 30 times your productivity. It will be a life changer for you. It will be like, I can't do a shit after school to making daily videos. That's a fucking difference you will make. You will go from $0 to fucking millions of dollars. You will go from a sidewalker to a fast laner. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but man, everything in life will be so much easier. You basically set the foundation for greatness. Now you only need to put on the work, because now you have the best foundation. So it's a good aid for you, right? And the most common mistakes, man, the biggest mistakes you do, what most people do, they fucking, oh my god, I got my phone, my headsets, now listen to some fucking podcast when I fucking wake up. Just fucking get out in the sun, just bounce out of bed instead of staying in bed like a beta male loser. Just fucking get out of the bed, only be in the bed when you're supposed to sleep or when you're trying to fall asleep. Don't fucking be in bed when you should wake up. you're basically creating stress by you not doing shit. Like, when you procrastinate, you're causing more stress, because it's like, yeah, I will, it's like, no, I don't want to do tests this week, take the next week, and then we have 2 tests next week instead of 1. Like, you're putting more, you kind of like, right now it's not as bad, but then you're kind of putting shit later on, right? So that's the same what you're doing when you don't get up. You're kind of putting, like, you gotta hit gym, you gotta read, you gotta make a daily video. When you procrastinate going up to bed, you stay in bed for hours. You have 3 things you have to do in that what's left of the day after you're slacking. Let's say it's only like 9 hours instead of that 11 hours, like you, or whatever. Like, you're basically creating stress for yourself. You're basically creating insecurities for yourself. You're basically making your life worse in general by fucking procrastinating. And the same with sleep. Just fucking don't procrastinate morning sunlight. Don't just fucking, the first thing you do is get out there. Don't have any thoughts like fucking, yeah, I do morning routine, and my morning routine is my all, so I fucking get out there and get my sunlight no matter fucking what. That's the mindset you need. Don't fucking get on your phone. No, I get my light here. Fuck. You don't realize the lux, like the light intensity in a specific spot. That's basically the sun, because there's fucking millions of the light intensity. And what you want to have is as much light as possible when you wake up, so you can follow that circadian rhythm, which is a 24-hour clock. So you basically want as much light as possible and wake up, and then the opposite prior to sleep. So you want basically no light at all, so you can really get up melatonin. And if you melatonin, what the fuck's that? Yeah, that's a hormone that is sleeping inducing. So you're basically, when you get on the sunlight, you suppressing sleeping powder, natural sleeping powder. Why there's 0 chance of sleeping then? Because if you suppress the sleeping powder, right? It's quite freaking easy. So break that habit, that habitual instinct of reaching for the phone directly. Just don't fucking have your phone near the bed. Just try to have it in a different room, and then just build a habit of going out every single day, and then it will be easy. The friction, the limbic friction, the resistance will be non-existent, because it's like, yeah, no shit. Duh, of course I do fucking morning sunlight. That's what I wanna see. That's what I wanna see from you. So, the first stage, waking up. Simply, just bounce out of bed. Maybe you should take something out. Maybe just going out with boxers or underwear or whatever shit. Just you walking out without even underwear on. Maybe that's a bit weird, right? So, maybe do yourself a favor and maybe put something on. Like, put on the day before wear, like fucking t-shirt that is fucking smell shit, but you're gonna take a shower afterwards, so it doesn't fucking matter. So just take that on so you don't fucking whole naked, and then just get out in your ass in sunlight, because you were like, no, I can't get out in sunlight because I need to take the shower first because I need clothes on. Just take from your fucking laundry. Just take fucking dirty clothes. I don't fucking care if they smell like fucking shit. Just take them on, get outside, get that sunlight, then you change. Right? Then you get yourself ready for the day. Because you will have those limiting beliefs. It smells bad, or I don't want to go out naked. Well, I'll fucking take on some fucking clothes. I don't fucking care what it is. Take some fucking weird ass shirt. Just put something shit. Put some fucking pants on, or whatever. Put some pants on if you don't have any clothes. Like, just fucking do something. Just random, even pajamas, but pajamas can be quite weird if you walk out. So just fucking take you used wear from yesterday or the day before, or whatever. Fucking doesn't matter, because it's still in the laundry, right? Don't be the fucking guy. And on the topic of clothes, don't be the fucking guy sleeping with clothes. Like, fucking, I was the same. Like, I was the guy fucking sleeping with clothes, man. I tell you, there was a time I had pajamas. I didn't even have fucking pajamas. I slept with the clothes on. And you know, I was so fucking down bad. I was so savage. You know what I did? I was so savage that I with the same clothes I had, you know, wear the day before. I had them on the when I got to school. So I basically had clothes I slept on and then just went to school because I was procrastinating with my phone. I was like, I didn't even change fucking clothes. I had the same clothes every day. Like that was how damn bad I am. But I'm not even ashamed to say this because I think it's necessary for you that you can relate to me fucking having clothes, the same clothes you fucking sleep on. I was that guy. I'm serious. I was that guy, man. Like, what the fuck is my problem? Like, you're born. No, you're deceived to be a loser if you fucking have clothes on. Just fucking don't do that. That's a habit that makes you fucking an idiot. Please don't do that. Please don't have the same clothes you're sleeping on. And there's not only fucking weird and fucking degeneracy to do that, but it also mess up your sleep in the healing process. Sleep in general is a detoxification and a healing process. Detoxification is basically rinse up, you know, the liquids, and we basically rinse out unnecessary liquids. Basically, sleep is basically the most powerful thing. It's a healing process. It rinses out shit. It rinses out the excess amount of rinse out everything, salt, water, and rinses out the bad estrogen and things like that. Same with sweating and sleeping has the same effect, like the natural way of us, releasing liquids, right? Our natural filter. So that's one. 2, it's fucking disgusting, fucking degeneracy. 3, when you sleep, you want a cold environment, because when you have basically nightmare. Every time I had nightmare, I fucking woke up fucking being warm. So that's one of the reasons. Because when you're fucking warm, you can't sleep as well. That deep sleep, you will never get there, because you will be too warm to fully initiate. You will kind of like wake up many times in the night because it's warm. Because when you get warm, when you increase body temperature 1 to 2 degrees, or maybe it's 3, but when you increase body temperature, that kind of, yeah, you wake up, because it's like a seal requirement. Because in the evening you want to open up the window or make a cool environment like hours before sleep, because that kind of aids you in getting to sleep. So it kind of speeds up the process of you falling asleep and makes your sleep efficiency better, and reduce the likelihood of you waking up in the middle of the night. Maybe take a piss or something like that, but that can be avoided through not drinking a fuck ton before sleep. It's like 2.5 hours before sleep now, so after I record this video I'll probably go out and take a decrease heart rate to get my better sleep, because I need fucking better sleep. I felt headache. I didn't get that good sleep today. But on the topic of clothes, it kind of, you know, it's a natural filtration and detoxification process and the recovery process, and the sleep efficiency, all those things decline, and they're not as good, right, when you have clothes on. So definitely don't have clothes on. And deep sleep and REM sleep and all those things is the most important sleep. Those are the thing where you know, dreams is where creativity comes from, and dreams, or I mean, deep sleep is where you truly get the most of the sleep benefits. So you want to get that, right? And so have a cold environment can be a very huge aid. And I have a full guide for sleeping if you want to check out the description. I have many full guides if you're interested, if you just found out my channel and want to know full guides, not fucking 10 minutes. Do this, and everything will be alright. No, I've got everything there. Just one of those will fucking change your life. That's like a course worthy alone. It's fucking insane, man. And I'm very proud of them myself, and I definitely recommend checking it out if you're interested, right? I'm not forcing, right? But then on the topic of the fucking video already, just quick waste my time. You're impatient, but I'll tell you what's the next step after running out the gore, bouncing up, bouncing your ass from the bed and getting sunlight. So what's next? Yeah, that's the sunlight, and I'm going more in depth now in sunlight. So you kind of want the motivation and dopamine. You kind of need that recharge of dopamine to you know, work. Because if you're in that bed feeling like, no, I don't want to get up, like that's... Well, if you don't feel like doing a shit when you're in bed, maybe consider getting dopamine from sunlight. Maybe consider changing that mindset, and changing that mindset can can be as easy as just going out and getting that sun and make that a habit. It can be that easy. It's not fucking complicated. I am not trying to make it overcomplicated either. I'm trying to have actionable steps here you can do. So first, when you wake up, actionable step, get your butt, bounce out of bed and get your ass in the sunlight. Even if you're lazy, and when you're lazy, getting your butt out in sunlight will make you less lazy and make you more motivated throughout the day. And sunlight increases testosterone, it increases motivation, energy, dopamine. It is kind of a light source as well, and cortisol peak. You wanna get productivity, you wanna get that early in the day. Man, you don't understand what I talk about. I'm so fucking passionate about this, but get that fucking that energy. You know, plants, they need water, sunlight, food. Like, it's one of the 3 essentials: sleep, food, sunlight, and kind of, yeah, you know, that's the most important thing. And water important, but get the fucking sunlight. You have no excuse. The sun is not up. Well, if you can fucking see something, the sun is up, and even if it's quote unquote dark, it's fucking more beneficial than the artificial light, because that's fucking 100 lux, and that's the light intensity, and fucking sun is fucking 1,000, even when the sun is not there. Like, just get out there. I don't care, you live in the UK, I live in Europe. Like, I myself live in that place, and it's not an excuse. It's a cloudy day. Well, just get out there and stay there for a longer period of time. Just get out there. And it's very, very interesting what the sunlight does as well. It's something with human chemistry, is that we want as much light as possible in the early morning after racing, right? And then the opposite prior to sleep. So before sleep, we don't want anything in our eyeballs besides the sun. So what the sun is also doing, which is very interesting, is that it starts a process. It's kind of starts a process that is called a process, kind of, yeah. It's kind of a circadian rhythm. It's called circadian rhythm. It's kind of a process that it's kind of you kind of follow that natural curve, that 24-hour cycle circadian rhythm. That's a 24-hour cycle. So you're basically, with that 24-hour cycle, you initiate that cycle when you get that sunlight. So you're basically setting yourself up for being sleepy at the right time and having the most energy. So you don't want to have the most energy before sleep, because it's quite hard to get to sleep when you're hyped up. Let's go, boys! I'm gonna sleep in a half hour. Maybe that's a bad idea, but if you change that up and follow the circadian rhythm, you will basically be tired in the evening, and then in the morning you'll like, I've done this! Conquer everything. That's what will happen. I'm just saying. Let's go. Holy shit. Man, there is some power in that light and that sunlight. So it's so fucking important to just bounce your ass out of bed. Take on some fucking clothes, so don't go out naked. Then get the sunlight and conquer the world. Get the cortisol peak. Get the productivity. Get your life rolling. And I've talked about that the sunlight suppresses melatonin, meaning that the sleep-inducing hormone is non-existent, because it is in our blood flow, and that's why so if we don't get that sunlight in the morning, we'll basically have a sleep-inducing hormone, basically making us kind of afternoon sleeping, afternoon nap. Like, all that happens when you don't get enough in the early in the morning, enough energy, enough body temperature, and when the cortisol is low, you need to increase that by increasing body temperature. And what is increasing body temperature? Yeah, as I said, 2 to 3 degrees when waking up, increasing body temperature. And that can be done through get your ass there, move your body. Moving, friction creates temperature, sunlight, being outside, get cortisol. And then, what can you further do to get that energy and cortisol? So what can you further do to set yourself up for success? Well, now, a jog. Actionable step. When you're outside in your, you know, when you sleep. Jog. I said just put some random clothes in, because jogging with your genitals may be quite difficult. It might prove quite difficult. So yeah, take some clothes on, right? Go jogging out with your genitals. Holy shit, ain't gonna work. And if you see neighbor walking out the door, woo! Fucking genital, woo! So yeah, I highly recommend you put on some fucking cover, some clothes, just fucking. Oh man, that's a kind of a no shit duh, but do. So take a jog, get the sunlight, because then you're kind of doing two things at the same time: saving time and increasing cortisol, increasing energy, and be more time efficient. Saving time. Oh my gosh! That sounds amazing, too good to be true, but just fucking get your butt out in the sunlight, jog, increase that body temperature, meaning more energy throughout the day, feeling gorilla mode all day, like me now. This is my usual self, because I'm getting cortisol. Ooh. And you might be thinking, am I on drugs or something? No, I just leverage all the natural energy. I'm not fucking taking drugs. I'm not an idiot who needs drugs to get energy. I don't need drugs, because I get my energy anyways. I'm high on life. Being out in the sun is equals being high in life. Be high in life. Man. Oh my gosh. What the fuck am I doing? But I love this videos, man. I love being here. Man. Yeah. So yeah, that jog is very good. So what's the next step after getting ass out of bed, getting sunlight, getting the dopamine, recharging your system, recharging dopamine, getting a hefty amount of it, getting that motivation, drive, and kind of feels good in the process, kind of stay consistent to that thing, because you get dopamine, kind of like, yeah boy, I'm gonna do it. What is next after that jogging, which I just talked about? Cold shower. Oh, cold shower, that's cringe. Oh, but it's so cold, it's so hard. You said it was the easiest thing. It's so fucking easy to take cold shower. It's so fucking easy. And people struggle with it. Like, what the fuck? How do you struggle with cold showers? It's fucking easy. Like, have you hit the gym? I think I've hit the gym. I think the gym is much more difficult. The same concept in the gym and cold shower applies here. You need to progressively overload yourself. Wow. So, wow. What is the next step? It's like the gym. What do I do then? Just get me the answers already. What are you waiting for? Yeah. You know, in the gym, you kind of like, you need to warm up, because it's kind of easier, your body kind of tenses. Yeah, I'm gonna warm up, minimize the chance of injury, kind of getting a better workout and all these things. And, you know, in the gym, you kind of take the bar, you know, you bench press, you take the bar, and then you increase by 2.5, by the, it may be even 1 kilo, like, like, doon, until you can't more. And the same with kind of the cold shower in a way, you kind of, you know, you kind of, you know, just turn the handle. Like, when you have a cold shower, idiots, like, it's the idiot way of doing it, the stupid way of doing it is by taking the coldest. Like, I'm gonna do a cold shower. Oh, I will just suffer through this some seconds, and then you take the coldest, and then you're in there 5 seconds, and then it won't stay. It won't be a consistent experience, because it will be a hateful experience. You will hate cold showers, and you will talk, no, it didn't work, cold showers fucking stupid, and then you will comment on every fucking video I make about cold showers, and every fucking YouTube, cold shower didn't work. Yeah, because you handled the situation unprofessionally. You simply were incompetent, and stupid. What a guy do, what I did, and what everyone should do to make a consistent cold shower routine, to make, get all the benefits consistently and making the experience fun. I love cold showers, man. It's like you love making money, and making money is so good for you. Like, it's the same cold shower here. Like, it's very. I think cold shower and reading is like the best habits and self-improvement in general. Cause meditation, meditation is good, but man, when I take my cold showers and when I do reading, my god, that's such high ROI. Like, when I read, that's where I get my video ideas from. And how do I read? Yeah, my cold shower. Cold shower is one of the reasons why I actually can read, because fuck, my energy goes up, man. It goes through the fucking roof. It feels like you have testosterone like Adonis when you fucking take cold shower. I'm not kidding. It's insane. It's fucking incredible. It's fucking natural drug treatment. So it's really good to give you that motivation, and it's the best treatment. You'd never need any medication again, because it's the best treatment for all illness. I made a video about that as well, but cold shower is the best treatment for all illnesses. I haven't been sick once. Not even a single time since I started taking these cold showers. And how? Oh, you still don't tell me how I got consistent, how I did the cold shower, and I do a warm shower first, because if you don't do a warm shower, how are you supposed to get all the toxins, all the dirt out of your body? Like, you need to take a shower because you smell like shit, right? Do all the things like, wash off arm, head, hair, take, do your skincare, head, hair, and soap and all these things here, all those no shit things that probably everyone does. If you're not like fucking prior me, you didn't fucking take even a shower, and if he did, I was fucking stupid. I didn't even know I should use soap when I shower. I just used water. Fuck. But I fucking love talking shit about myself, because I know that many can relate, probably, because if you were like my previous self, you can probably relate to this. But I just turn the handle bit by bit, kind of like a bit colder, oh, now it's lukewarm, a bit colder, and then 10 seconds, a bit colder, 10 seconds, a bit colder, 10 seconds, and then I went to the coldest, and the coldest wasn't even hard. Like, I went down to the coldest, and the coldest was like, I wasn't like, That was my first experience, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie here. Like, that was me the first time taking a cold shower, but now I can boost. I know, show how I fucking do doing base separations in the fucking shower. So now I'm a man in the shower. But yeah, that's how I did it. Just a bit by bit, colder until you get down to the coals, and then it's a easy run in the park. It's like fucking easy shit. It's fucking the easiest thing you can do, and it's fucking fun as well. It's fucking fun to do fucking my muscle poses in the fucking shower. Like, I that's what I'm there. Like, I look myself in the mirror. I'm like, like, after a cold shower, you feel fucking insane, man. You feel like a new guy, a new man, treading earth, doing his day-to-day life, his CEO morning routine. But yeah, man. And these cold showers just increase that body temperature. As I said, you want a cortisol peak, you want that, so it seemed to aid you in the recovery. So it has made me more productive and ready to conquer the day. And it has also helped me with less friction and everything, because if you get over cold showers and you get over workouts really hard, right, hitting the gym consistently. If you hit consistently 6 times a day, and 6 times a week, maybe not 6 times a day, because then fucking do you even have a life then, 6 times a week, and then you cold shower. Like, when you do workout, cold shower, you know, these hard things, everything else in life will become easier. That's why instant gratification is stupid, because it makes your life hard. Instant gratification literally makes you walking up of bed, literally walking with your legs, hard. Basically makes friction. Oh, man, I don't want to go, I don't want to stand up. Literally makes you standing up hard. It's hard to stand up. Oh my god, brushing my teeth is the hardest thing I've done in my life. Like, that's fucking you, instant gratification, fucking bastard. So what I do after I take sunlight, jogging, cold shower, now what is the next step? Yes, I literally drink a fuck ton of sodium and electrolyte drink. Like, I took fucking a liter water, like 1.5. I drink like 4 or 5 glasses of. I drink like 2 glasses of normal water. The third one is like, it doesn't matter, but. Or maybe the best thing is you just put salt in the water the first time. And then the other times you drink normal water. Because you don't want to be drinking salt water in the end, right? Because it's kind of like, it makes your throat kind of dry when you drink salt. So drink like many glasses, and the first glasses should be of salt, and then just normal water to just kind of filter that less thirsty thingy. Like, you know, man, you can optimize that. The important thing is that you get the electrolyte from water and you get the sodium from salt, and then just a spoon, or just be a man, like just lick the bottom if you don't have a spoon. If you can't fucking afford a spoon, fucking brokey, or if you don't fucking have enough energy to reach for a fucking spoon. Just fucking drink. So when I've done all of the previous steps, which I've talked about in this video, I'm now ready to tackle all, and I mean all challenges. The most difficult work now seems easy. My god, my CEO morning routine made me recording videos, made me monetize my channel, workout. Everything got so easy all of a sudden. What the hell? This is what you dream of, right? Everything to be easy. You kind of like, I want a quick easy. I want a quick step. I want a morning routine that will help me change my life. Like, why you clicked on this video? Bow! If you have this morning routine, your life will change. I'm not saying your life will change because of this. If your hard work becomes easy, isn't investing a bit time in your morning routine a ROI of 1,000,000%? Because that compounds, and every fucking day you become 20 times productive. That's like, in the long run, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more published books. Yeah, double the videos. Like, not feeling shit when doing the videos. Like, fucking increase the life, man. Improve your life. And you're a self-improvement because you're looking at this video, or you're just a guy wanting the best morning routine. And if you're not a self-improvement, just whatever. This morning routine is for everyone, and everyone's self-improvement or not. This morning routine will change your life in so many ways. It's the one morning routine you deserve, and that will change your life. So what I do, have you heard of the 8 + 8 + 8 + 8 rule? Or I mean 8 + 8 + 8 + 3 8s at least. I can't fucking speak today because I'm too excited. But this rule is like, it says 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of work, and and then kind of 8 hours of less taxing work. And I myself as a teenager, I think 8 hours of sleep is what adults should have. Like, 8 hours is good. But personally, I basically need 9 to 10 because I fucking need more sleep when I'm a growing guy. I'm in puberty. I'm a teenager. I'm a guy who lacks sleep, right? And I'm a guy who working out, need to recover muscle. You can't hit the gym every day if you don't sleep, because you need to recover your muscles. You look at my biceps, fucking small, because if I haven't fucking slept well. Fucking had a crazy ass workout yesterday. It was the day before with biceps. Like, it takes me fucking 3 days to recover. I am a slow recoverer, and if I don't get enough sleep, I can barely hit like bicep workout 2 days a week, because I'm fucking be too sore. need to sleep. Basically get a bigger bicep and basically get a bigger chest, and you know your fucking sexy glutes if you sleep better. And the perfect morning routine will aid you in sleep as well. So this is a very big step if you want to improve your sleep as well. And that's why morning routine was a big part of my sleeping guide as well. But your morning routine is for better sleep, better productivity, feeling good, well-being in general, self-improvement, elevate every area of your life, elevate wealth. It's the foundation. It will truly change your life. So I do the hardest task, that 8+8+8 rule. The hardest task after racing. So what that means is I record videos, which is, I don't think recording right now I'm having a blast, but you know, it's not that difficult either, because I'm kind of 40 minutes without even struggling. Like, I have my script, but making a script is the hardest thing for me. Researching is the hardest thing. Researching, making scripts. So I basically read and make script in the morning, and then now it's like 2 hours before sleep, and so I should probably tone that light down so I can get to sleep earlier. So I can live what I actually preach. You can fucking take something from this video. So, where were I now? So yeah, I do the hardest work after racing, because that's when I feel like the most vitamin. Like, I do all the hard work after doing my morning routine, you know, getting sunlight, shower, cold shower, jogging, you know, increasing the body temperature after my drink, my sodium electrolyte drink, after my salt water. That is when I can conquer. I feel like I can do everything. I can conquer everything. I feel fucking gorilla. Then I do the hard things. Read, meditate, record videos, and do workouts, because work is the hardest in the day. But I have found that working out in like the first 2-3 hours after waking up is kind of like caused a crash in me. And you know, habits, you want to do habits as early as possible, because there's less resistance. This is what I'm talking about, the 8+8+8 rule. But doing it in the earliest part of the day, maybe you can't fit another time, but consider postponing it by like after lunch, like 12, 1 o'clock, kind of like still in the first 8 hours after waking up. Let's say you wake up 6, kind of 4 hours, 10, 6 hours, and then 2 is 8 hours. So maybe you work out like 1 or 12, and then you work out 2 hours, and then 8 hour, and then it's kind of 2 o'clock, and then you can read, then you can watch podcasts, then you can meditate, then you can journal, then you can watch YouTube, or be crazy committed and keep doing script, like doing 2 videos a day, or making like 3 videos in the morning, so I can have 3 whole days just fucking reading, don't have to think about anything. Or maybe you have to monetize your channel, you know, you do something big, maybe you make a course or something, then you kind of put out 7 just random ass videos, and then you have 7 days you don't even hit the gym, you basically work out at home and just fucking go in fucking incredible in one thing. But consider postponing that workout, because it's not also it's one of the reasons, because it's causing a crash, and another reason is because I wanna leverage that extra mental energy. Like, I feel I can do everything, so I wanna do the hardest thing, because workout is very hard, but you can get through workouts anyways. Kind of like, it's hard to do reading, it's hard to record a video in the later part of the day, like I'm used to it now, but you know, it's more difficult. So maybe you wanna save, you know, you work on a business, you make a YouTube video, you monetize your channel, you do this and this, you know, the hard stuff, you put that in the beginning, so you do the hardest things just before the workouts, and then you do workout, and then you have done everything you have to do for a day, and then you can like go crazy or read more or research, or yeah, whatever you wanna do. But it caused a crash. That's the same with coffee. Don't drink coffee within the first 120 minutes that I took from Guberman. But it's kind of like, you don't want to take coffee in the morning, in the earliest morning, because then you kind of get very tired. In 3-4 p.m. you feel like, oof, you kind of get to sleep. And it kind of messes up, disrupting that architecture of sleep. But if you drink after 12 p.m., you know, with lunchtime, you kind of dopamine, you know, the kind of caffeine is still in your blood. And if caffeine is through in your blood when you get to sleep, you know, caffeine is kind of hyper, no, what is it called, but it's kind of suppressing melatonin. Light, called caffeine, and all those things suppress tiredness because they make you aware, they make you energetic, they, you know, you're not tired, at least when you drink a cup of coffee, right? Caffeine is boosting that energy, so when you drink it too late, then you will have a problem falling asleep, and too early you will have a problem falling asleep way too early, right? Because then you will just fucking be slow and lethargic the whole fucking day when you're supposed to work hard, you're supposed to do gym, you're supposed to read, you're supposed to make a YouTube video, meditate, you're supposed to talk with good people, surround yourself with good people, have some fun sometime, and yeah, all these things are just eliminated. So yeah, I feel drained in both body and mind when I work out, so I kind of use my mind in the early part of the day, and then my body I use a bit later, so I kind of get all my mind's capacity to my work, and then I get the last of the mind and body to working out, so I don't drain my mind, my kind of creativity before workout, because I still want to get a workout in, but if the workout messes up my other goals and productivity, it's kind of like, it's not ideal, and this is an ideal morning routine, so follow what I'm telling you here, and you will be successful. You will improve many parts of your life, as I have done. Oh my god, I am the best guy ever. I know everything. But it has truly changed a lot for me. Hey man, and yeah, it was very easy to do, and it's the most effective routine I've tried, and it's the best one, and I have optimized it myself a bit, inspired by Huberman and Hamza and all these things, but I've changed it up a bit for myself, which worked the best for me, and this is everything I've said in this video. So it basically gives you that immediate effect, and it got me the most productivity in work that I've ever gotten. I've never got so much productivity, so much reading, so much work done in one day. Like, I do more productive work in one day than I do in one week prior to this fucking routine, so it's a fucking life changer. My day got easier by this routine. It's honestly the best, and I'm honored to say that if you try this, it will literally change your life. And as always, remember to use your darker sides when proceeding any types of work, and see ya.